What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday. Can you believe it's been the third week in the row? Holy crap, can't talk. This is the water hole.
The DJ show.
I know. Right? Holy
I don't know why that show seems to be such a huge problem for me to get out. But I'm not playing hooky, I swear.
Yeah, what's going on with that horse?
Oh, I got sick Friday. I even put out a commercial that I fucked up and didn't have the audio. Oh, shit. Did I say that?
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
That I didn't have the audio to, and I loaded it this morning, and I even in the commercial, I said, hey, look at this. 2 weeks in a row. We got the DJ show, and I'm all ready to go. And then I just started trending downhill. We talked about it on the train wreck, and then I was kind of iffy, and then I just said, fuck it. Went to 7-Eleven, got 2 skewers of meatballs, and then that put me over the edge. I was throwing up later. And
you didn't want any gas station sushi, too?
Yeah, gas station
skewers
sushi.
Of meatballs?
Yeah. They're good. I've eaten them a lot. It wasn't those. I think what it was I was already... I think I had... Something was going on. I think I had something going on. And that was just too heavy of a meal. What I should have did was buy some like Cheez-Its or some crackers, something light. And instead I just said, F it. And
Screw it.
You know,
You got to wash it with some ice cream so it tastes a little bit better coming up.
No, my trick on when you're throwing up is I take Tums, because then when it comes up, it's not acidic, first of all, and it's not horrible.
Huh.
I mean, Tums.
Is that how it goes?
Rollates, whatever you want to do.
I hear you. Well, I'm glad you're back to feeling normal.
Yeah.
So, we getting a DJ show this Friday?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were going to get a DJ show last Friday until the last minute. All things are trending to a DJ Hana Horse show. And I know Pool Doc lets me hear it if I don't do it. They which is cool. He and his wife, as I scroll for the drop, they love watching the show, and so, you know, they get bummed out if it gets canceled. So anyway, it should be. And then I've got I'm doing ultra high def. So what is wait, it's an ultra high def week this week.
Yeah, it's the last week.
Jeez,
right?
I'm really off. So yeah, ultra high def on Friday, and then wood scopes on the 3rd. We've got Jim Morris from the movie The Rookie, the Disney Rookie, with Dennis Quaid about he's a science teacher, and he basically, I watched the trailer again yesterday. He basically is teaching Little League, and they need someone to throw some pitches, so he throws them, and they're like, come on, throw it. And so he throws it as hard as he can, and they're like, whoa. And then they're like, hey, the kids are like, hey, you got to try out for the major leagues if we go to state or something, if we win whatever. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And then they did. So he tried out, and he was throwing, I think he was in his mid 30s or mid 30s, I think. And he was throwing 100 miles an hour.
Woo.
So he tried out, spoilers, he tried out for the Marlins, and he actually got signed to a contract. And so Disney made a movie about it. 35-year-old pitching rookie, and we're gonna have the guy that the movie's about on the Woodscopes on the 3rd.
Very cool, very cool.
And then the 2 Fridays after that, I've got Hedstrom Bacon's gonna do the show as a guest DJ, and then Tyler. So, yeah, that's it.
That's right. Horse getting a little bit of respite. He's gonna stay in the stable.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I've had one show in the last 2 months, and I already need a break. But you're doing the show tonight with Grant Napier after what? King's post game show or halftime show?
I got two shows.
Both.
We have the halftime show, and then post game. That's going to be a special post game show. We're looking forward to that, and
cool.
We already had a show earlier today, so rolling along.
So I'm typing, where is the chat? I see 8 of you in here. There are 8 people in here. What is going on? Questions. Ask the pros. Give us a question. You can ask the pros. And since they're not here today, we'll answer it for you.
But isn't Jim going to show up?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's the train wreck where we say we're going to have, the guest on, and then they never show up. Like the Mannings were supposed to be on Saturday.
Woodscopes is still chasing Michael McDonald, right?
Michael McDonald, yeah. Yeah. He you know what? That asshole, we always tell him what time, and as soon as we end the show at 9:30, the dude, like 5 minutes later, is like, okay, I'm ready. And it's like, dude, you missed it again, asshole.
Come on.
So, and then he's like, listen, baby. Let's see. Tad's in the Discord. What the hell is this? He says. Yes, you can see Tad. Here's Tad. Tyler knows the secret Discord channel. No one else knows about that. You can chat from Discord, and you can do all sorts of stuff in there and monkey around in there. And if you're in there, you get to there's things you can do in that chat that you can't do in the other chat. Like post emojis and all this weird shit.
I'm so glad you said emojis. I was waiting for you to say something else.
You might be able to. I don't know. I hope not.
Please don't.
Censor his ass. Blocked. So, what are we doing tonight?
So, I wanted to bring something up really quick.
All right.
Your fellow Niner fans have another week they have to return their jerseys and put their car flags away that they just bought like a week ago.
Your audio sucks, dude. When are you gonna get like real equipment?
I don't know. I like kind of roughing it. I'm the irate Craig.
I like the guy that does 3 shows a day, 6 days a week, and I do 3 shows a week, and my shit's better than your shit. I'm just saying. Shouldn't it be reversed? It
works on those shows. I just say I don't know who the problem is.
Wait, I got the wrong hat. Shit. They're both black. Hold up. Where is it? All right. Speaking of 49ers, hopefully I got the right shirt. I did get the right shirt. My new hat and shirt showed up.
Oh, nice.
This is my new 49ers hat. Look at that. Just showed up yesterday in the mail. You know what's weird? It showed up with, where'd that thing go? I wasn't going to talk about it. It showed up with a $100 Amazon wine card.
What?
Yeah, they have a wine company. And it showed up with a card, $100 like gift. Oh, where the hell is it? Gift card. And I'm like, and it was up against the box. I almost, tore up the box and threw it away.
It's got to be like spent $300.
Well, there you go. But it looks like a gift card, and I'm like, what the God? I wasn't going to do a bid on it, so that's why it's not. I don't know where it went, but that's the thing. But it's like $100, blah blah blah, and then you start reading on the back, and it's like, if you order $160 of wine, you get another $100 of wine or something. But I thought it accidentally fell in the box, and I'm like, woo, score! Look at this.
Right. The only way that's a good deal is if you drink expensive wine.
Well, yeah. Well, it's free shipping, though. So if you order a case of wine, you're getting it free shipping.
Well, free shipping. Everything's free shipping.
That's a lot of weight, is my point.
Yeah, that's true.
That's free shipping on wine. Yeah, I see he's posting links in the chat. You can do that only from Discord. All right, and then here's my new shirt that just showed up.
What up, Todd?
Woo, 49ers.
Hey there.
49ers.
Is that a Super Bowl shirt?
Yes, this is my Super Bowl outfit. Now, if the Eagles win, I'm still wearing this. I'm gonna be hanging out with another clone, and he's gonna wear his Raiders gear for Super Bowl. So, yeah. No matter, well, obviously his team ain't gonna be there. So that's the plan, Stan, is we're going to wear our team's colors no matter who's in the Super Bowl. Hopefully my team is in the Super Bowl. Yeah, see, he can post a link, and it shows up in Twitch as the clickable link. If you post a link in Twitch, I believe it just shows the text. You would have to cut and paste and copy it. That is called the privilege of posting from Discord. That is your privileged. Another milk surplus snowstorm. What does that mean, Jim? I know we're going to be in the teens this weekend, which is freezing cold for us. We do not get into the teens very often. Neither does Marty. Hey-o! We're going to be like 15 degrees on Sunday and Monday. That's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Tyler says, haha. Is there a snowstorm happening?
Yeah, on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
They're getting hit again.
So the Super Bowl game is in Kansas City, right? Because it's not going to be in Atlanta because that would have had to be Buffalo, the neutral site.
Yeah, they're in KC. So since he's making the trip.
His wife, oh, hey, Jim, how's the storm? Oh, that's where that was. I missed that. I wear my Niner gear after every loss. Well, you haven't had to wear it for 12 weeks then. Now, if you were a Seahawks fan, you'd be wearing it a lot this year. A lot. Although they get the 5th pick in the draft courtesy of the Broncos.
3rd pick.
3rd?
3rd.
They were that bad?
Yep.
Cool.
Terrible. So what you got for me today?
All right, so I've got a few things. First of all, we got show and tell. You've already seen half of it.
All right.
Everyone's like, whoa, No, not that kind of show and tell. Not R-rated show and tell. Jim in Indiana, if there's too much milk, it will go bad. So they tell people in Indiana it's going to snow. Oh, and then they buy it up. That's smart.
That's nice of them.
In Portland, there's a run on kale. That's the joke here.
Kale.
Because they sell out of kale when it's going to be snowy. That's true story. So that's our joke is get your kale before they run on the market. That's what the weirdos here eat. So a couple of things showed up. We're going to have phones again soon, people. If you don't know why the phones, Stucknut does the phones. But if you don't know why we don't do the phones on Trainwreck, DJ, The Waterhole, it's because my phone setup, the volume on it was never loud enough. And everyone was like, we can't hear the caller and everything. And I tried apps to boost the volume and they just made it sound garbled and whatever. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. So we killed the phones, but I have found a little amplifier that I'm going to run the signal through, then run it to the soundboard, and I'll be able to boost the signal. So we're going to return phones. I was going to try to do it tonight, but Headstrom Bacon got back to me too late. I'm sure I asked him how to rewire there's this little doodad called an iRig, and you have to wire it a certain way into the board and then back to the phone so that the Zoom people can talk to the call people. Anyway, Stucknut does it really well. So because he is over at Stucknut and he knows how they wire that thing, I was going to do it. So that's coming soon. Phones to all the shows that I do. All the HollywoodRejects.com shows.
Yeah.
So we'll have phone callers. So maybe, Bella can call in and you guys can have a little chat and, make nicey nice and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So
I'm good off that.
I watched the train wreck again. That was funny as hell, man. I accidentally
classic.
gave out the Zoom address and we had that guy come in and had a heart attack and then he pooped in the bucket and everything. And that was we didn't know what was going on. We got Zoom bombed or whatever. But I'm watching that thing and I'm like, I am ghostly white. And when I have those lights on, it's even worse. I mean, I'm just pale. Half of that's due to the pandemic because there was nowhere to go, nowhere to fly to. And usually we do, 1 or 2 trips to a sunny destination and you get color and then it lasts you all year or whatever. And I'm stuck in Portland. So half of it was because we couldn't go anywhere, the pandemic. And then the other half is just I'm pale and white. Haunted horse, friendly ghost, friendliest ghost horribly bright, pasty white. Haunted horse, the horrible ghost. So I bought this new light. Let's see, on. And it's got a cool temperature setting. So it's not like there's the really white setting. That makes me whiter. But then it's got the, hold up. The gold. Wait, that's the cold white. So there. So when I get this, once again, I didn't have time to set it up in time. But once I get this set up, I think that does.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, a little. It's not gonna. I mean, it's not like gonna give me a freaking body, a full tan. I go to a tanning salon or whatever, but that's better. So that's. I gotta. It's gonna get mounted right here so that people can't see it, and then. If you're a selfie person, you can. Here's the little remote for your phone. So you turn
phone
on
number jig.
Oh, hi, fans. Hello. How are you today? Oh, please send me your money. But that's going to get mounted up there. And so that's another thing I've been hitting Amazon pretty heavy. So
I can tell.
There's show and tell.
I think we need a weekly segment of horse show and tell because you've always got boxes coming in and out.
Dude, I'm not kidding, man. That's that. And then I just got my new high-end headphones. These are nice. These are my nice new headphones. They are nice. So I got those. Yes. You know what? Credit cards. Hey, you're doing what the coach of the Dolphins did.
What?
Vaping. I caught you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The coach of the
Taking a
Dolphins,
little
remember on the
break.
sideline when he couldn't get the play in time, and they showed him like this, and they're like,
No, I'm just
he couldn't get
covering
the
up my
play in time
plays.
because it was vaping.
I'm just covering up my plays. I'm not
Are you
gonna
hiding
tell
that
my
from the
material.
audience or your wife? Because you're looking to the side. The audience is out here. You're looking over here.
Yeah. It's like this.
Does she watch your replays? My wife doesn't give a shit what I'm doing here. She doesn't watch
No.
the replays.
No.
Thank goodness, because I'm sure I've
Negative.
said something that'll get me in trouble.
No, she doesn't even like watching the stuff with Grant. That stuff, like, she just can't do it. But
Yeah.
I did get a marriage proposal the other night.
You what?
So, yeah, I got a marriage proposal.
Oh, you got a marriage. I thought someone proposed to their
Yeah.
fiance or their girlfriend on your show. I was
No,
like, that's
no,
cool.
Ryan. My mom loves.
What was his
you.
name?
Yeah, his name was something 00 some animal. I don't know.
Oh
I
God,
forget.
I've been married 3 times. It ain't gonna be 4. Tyler asked me when we have the phone number open, is it going to be the weed phone number? Yes. And what that means, people, is my phone number. You can pick a phone number when you get Google, whatever area code you want. I picked Weed, California. So yes, the number when the line is up will be 530-408-6998. And if you look up the area code of 530, that is indeed Weed, California.
AKA Jay and Humboldt.
Jay and Humboldt, yes.
Yeah.
There's parts of California, Weed, and then there's Grass Valley. Remember when the dude that was the running back for the Saints moved to Grass Valley and started his weed? He started growing his weed.
Ontario Smith.
No. Ricky Williams. Wasn't it Ricky Williams?
Ricky Williams.
He moved to
I didn't
Grass
know
Valley because
Grass
he wanted
Valley.
to open up or grow weed legally. And it's like, Grass Valley, that's funny. Because you could have lived anywhere you wanted. And he's like, nope, Grass Valley.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to hate on Grass Valley. It's pretty chill up there.
I like Grass Valley, dude.
Grass Valley's cool. I got
It's
some
cool,
love for Grass
except
Valley.
you'd think it's this nice, lush green. In the summer, it's all brown. But
Yeah, true that.
Jim says, if there's too much... Oh, okay, I already read that. Okay, so, do you have anything before I go into the first story?
Why don't you do your first one,
All right.
and then I'll do mine.
So, I have not prepped this show. How much time do I... Oh, gosh. I got to kill that much time? 38 minutes-ish. That's for you, Ish.
Ish.
Shut up, dummy.
Okay, so I went to my weird stories in Great Britain. Speaking
Always.
of Great Britain, I watched a really cool documentary on you. I was just in a mood yesterday. That's why I didn't do whatever I told you I was going to do. Whatever
Trailer?
I told you I was... What? The phone? No.
Trailer.
Prep. The trailer. Yes, I didn't
Yeah.
post the trailer. That's right. I got stuck. I was on YouTube and I saw this thing and I started watching this documentary on World War II. And it's from all the correspondence. They had dudes filming the D-Day invasion at different stages or whatever. They put military men with movie cameras and it's all the footage from that. And I'm like, holy shit. That was nuts because they were embedded. A couple of them got killed, during the invasion, filming it. So that was an hour and 40 minutes long. I told Bacon, I don't know if Bacon's in here, Hedstrom Bacon about it, and I sent him the link. It was freaking awesome. So that's why I didn't send out a commercial saying that the show would be on today because I got sucked in. Anyway, check this out.
All right.
Wait, that's not... Oh, there it is. A lot of these stories involve women against women. I don't know why that is, but they're very interesting to me. Being a man, I thought Ricky was out of the country for a long time. Nah, I don't believe so.
Mm-mm.
I don't believe so. No, he had depression issues, and he found that marijuana helped out with his anxiety and depression. And I thought he started... Huh?
He's kind of a trailblazer. He decided
trailblazer.
Get it? Yeah. But no, seriously, he decided to bring attention to that, and on top of it, he chose that over football, mental illness, and weed. So
yes, and so did he. He went about it kind of the right way. He was trying to get the NFL to change the rules,
right,
because he said it was very helpful, and they just weren't ready for it yet. I think it's getting closer. But and then there's who's the Gordon, right? He's the one that he was on Seattle for a while. The guy
Josh Gordon.
Yeah, he just can't stay out of the weed. And so out of the weeds. Where's he live? Ricky Williams lives where?
You're gonna find so many Ricky Williams.
Where? What? Now he lives in Texas. Who lives in Grass Valley? Anyway, maybe his company's in Grass Valley. Okay, so, anyway, back to the story. Check this story out. My friend announced my pregnancy on social media without asking. I'm livid. I would have to say, not only do I empathize with that woman, but I also understand. That would piss me off. If you had some like big news, and it doesn't have to be my wife's pregnant or something else.
Right.
And then your friend goes and says, who doesn't know the etiquette of at least going to that person and say, hey, do you mind if I say something? Right? Who would do that? But I think we live in this world now where it's just like gossip world.
Exactly. Yeah. Here's what I got to say. It's not right in any circumstance, but if you're going to go do that, you better know damn well what's going on in that person's life and everything around it. Yeah. Some people are very guarded about who they tell, who they want to know.
Well, they want to be able to break the news because it's a celebratory, hey, everybody, guess what? You know, just like I'm getting married or, you know, the big news of somebody's life. It's not somebody else's news to spread, right?
Yeah, it's not TMZ, right?
Yes, but I think we're getting more. First of all, that person would be done. That would just be one of those things. But I mean, I ask people if I can say something on even little shit, like, oh, I'm changing jobs. And I'm going to work at this place. I'm like, oh, hey, I know a person that works there. Can I say something? No, I haven't told anyone. Oh, okay, I won't say anything. You know, I mean, just little stuff like that. I'm not, you know, just, anyway.
Look at you. You little horse was raised right, man.
Well, it's not hard to figure out that you don't want people breaking news, medical news, like, I found out I've got this disease. And it's like, some of these people just run right. Do you know so-and-so? Usually they do it behind the person's back.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But this person apparently went on social media and guess what? Guess who's pregnant?
Okay. The only exception to that is if you so for instance, we had a family friend and he was diagnosed with cancer. My family did not tell me. We were not supposed to know. So I went up to him when we were all together, just very quietly.
Yes.
Pulled him aside.
Yes.
And, talked to him. But I got in trouble for that even.
Yes. That's different, though. You didn't go and broadcast it. You went to the person and didn't know that you weren't supposed to know. That's different. That is totally different.
I had a camera. I was live streaming.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Come on.
Hey, I'm on Facebook. We got 370 people watching.
Chuck C says, what type of cancer?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, everyone. I didn't prep. Right. So, I'm just searching the headlines for shit to talk about.
And I'm sorry, guys, for my audio. If I'm a little off, it's driving me crazy.
You're getting reverb
I am hearing myself twice.
You're not very professional. I just want you to know that.
I know.
When's that guy you hang out with, that guy that used to call Kings games, going to dump your ass?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, but I'm
tonight.
in line. I'm next up. I'm very, even though I don't film the commercial, I'm very prepared.
Horse is part of the Napier team.
I will film a commercial if I can get that gig. I promise I won't miss any commercials. I thought, why aren't you, Tyler, talk to me. What do you think about telling people that they're pregnant when they're not pregnant, they haven't broken the news yet? Okay, so I'm just reading this as I see him. Woman pranks boss she's joining Love Island as bombshell and gets brilliant. I don't know what that means. How about this one? Check this one out. This one I got to show a picture of. Hold up. Okay, there it is. So the woman's giving, oh God, this is one of those things. I don't want to show an ad for Discover, people. Go. Oh, hold on. How do I get rid of that thing? How do I get rid of this thing? Share, bookmark. I'm not trying to do any of that. Go away. Hold up. There we go. Got rid of it.
All right.
Sort of. Boy, this site is annoying. Okay. Oh, man, this is annoying. There we go.
Path, you're in labor and think you're...
Oh, check. Oh,
you're in labor
and think... It must be foreign. It must not be English. Okay, so I'm going to have to mute this. So let me find my TikTok screen because it's a TikTok. This woman, this is one of those things where I don't think people are picking their friends very well.
Okay.
Because you got people breaking labor news. And then now this one, she's in the delivery room with her friend doing snap face or whatever Bill Belichick calls it.
Snap face on water.
TikTok. And she put this. So this woman is in labor and her friend is in there filming it, but she puts an ugly dog, whatever they put those filters
emoji
on.
Or whatever.
Anyway, you'll see it in a second in the feed. So she's in labor and her friend puts an ugly dog feed. She doesn't know, of course. And then, hold on, redo it one more time. So she's like, hey, honey, you're in labor. I'm tweeting it out to everybody. She's like, oh, cool, you know. And she's got a dog face on. Kind of funny. Know the room, though. Know the room.
Sure.
I don't necessarily know. I've never been in a labor room because I don't have kids. But I hear that women can get quite emotional. So putting a dog head on them and sending it out to millions and billions of people probably is going to piss them off.
I'm going to give you the flip side of that. Usually you don't get all done up and do your makeup to go into labor. So he might have been doing her a favor.
Doing her favor. He?
Seriously.
I think it was a she. Hold up. Let me see. What do you think? Let's see. A new mother was left fuming when she received a video clip her partner. Okay, so good job. I assumed it was a female friend. Her partner filmed during her labor. Man, us guys, we'll do anything for a joke, but sometimes, man, sometimes the joke is really good, but the punishment is not worth the laughs. But labor, as he'd put the ugly dog filter on while filming. Sari Griffith thought her partner was capturing some sweet footage of the special moment, but she was in for a shock when she watched it back after the birth. And so I put a filter of an ugly, hairless Chihuahua dog as I just accidentally closed the... I mean, it's funny to us because we're dudes. Yeah.
Oh, my God. There's so many worse things you can do. I mean, first off, you don't want to be there.
That's funny.
The worst things in the labor room. You don't want to be there during the labor. I mean, you ought to be up next to your wife, holding her hand, and, due north, not due south. But
all I know is Rome said he watched the cesarean. When people said if it's a cesarean, do not look. He looked and he says his scarred him for life. He wish he never did. He tells anyone in the future, do not look. I didn't listen. I fucked up. It's something I will I will remember forever. So I do know that you don't want to look if they're slicing your special other person open.
Yeah.
Getting a baby out.
So I'll be clear. This is not Jen. Her labor was beautiful, but when I was 12 years old and found out that I was finally going to have my first sibling, my mom and dad sit me down and say, we want you to be the first one to see him come into the world.
Ugh.
I didn't know the ins and outs at 12 years old. I don't
It's
know. I
mainly
thought
outs at that point.
Yeah,
There's no
right.
ins.
I thought a stork was going to drop something off her. She goes in the bathroom and the baby comes out, whatever. And no. And so they had a good sized room and it had like a suite area. She goes into labor and they're like, Ryan, come here, right here. Think about a football coach sitting there looking at the first down line, like whether or not he's going to go for it or not. They had me like right there. And I saw colors that day. I saw things that day that I can't even explain.
Yeah.
So I was terrified.
Yeah.
Going into Jen's labor.
Yeah.
It was good birth control, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
maybe that's why. Maybe I secretly saw that when I was little, blocked it all out, and that's why I haven't had children. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Edit your mom, bro.
Yeah. But Tyler says I picked out every. What's he talking about? What are you reacting to? I picked out every last marshmallow from my sister's box of Lucky Charms. Then I took a photo of myself eating a bowl of just Charms, printed it, and put it at the bottom of the bag. I then resealed the bag, hot glued the box, and put it back in the pantry. Well, what happened? That's the setup. Did you get in trouble? Did she get pissed? That's funny.
Tyler, how long did that take you? I mean,
that took him a
like,
long time, I'm sure.
Picking out the colored M&Ms.
That's funny.
Come on.
Just the Charms. The marshmallows are the best part.
Oh, dude, marshmallows are trash. Are you a peep guy?
Just a prank I found online. So that wasn't even you? I thought you were telling me something you did. Well, it's like, I mean, yeah. I thought you did that. I'm like, damn, Tyler's pretty clever. What were you saying?
I said, you're a marshmallow guy, huh?
Well, when I was a kid, I don't know that I would like them now.
Ugh.
You know, this hat, remember, this is the hat Polly lost a bet. Dodger fan Polly had to buy me this because he mistakenly bet on the Dodgers at the wrong time.
Which series was that? Was that a 012? Or was it?
That was the year the Giants won the division. Now, the Dodgers came around and beat them in the playoffs.
Okay.
But that was, we won by a game. It was like, that was the best year of baseball ever. Even though we didn't win, we got knocked out of the playoffs. That was the best because, like, for 3 months, they were like within a game, 2 games, 1 game, 3 games, 2 games. And they both won over 100 games, and they were in the same division. It was freaking crazy.
That the 2011 or 2012 title run, that was a really exciting time for the Giants.
The Giants, 2000. Which one was that?
That was the first one.
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that? I'm trying to remember. Was that the one where we entered as a wild card?
Yes.
And we kept we were down by 2 games and then we win them and then advance and then we fall behind.
The Cardinals.
That was my favorite. Yeah, that was the best. Because it was, we'd get down 3-1. Or that was the Dodgers or Yankees and Red Sox. They were 3-1, and the Sox came back and beat the Yankees, I believe, or was it the vice versa? I forget.
That was the one. Who was it? Oh, Hunter Pence. That was when Hunter Pence gave that huge speech when they were down on the road. Oh,
Chicago, right? No.
I think it was St. Louis.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. Was that Kansas City in the World Series? I don't know, but Matt always reminds me, yeah, they beat the Royals. Anyway. Or knocked them out. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. We've won so many rings recently that I can't remember which one's which. That was the Lincecum team, though. I think he was still on the team. Check this out. I just read this. I wasn't even this updated when I was. Look at this. You'll have to see it on the feed. Bigfoot mystery as huge 7.5-foot ape-like creature spotted roaming on Google Earth. So the satellite went over the top of this thing, and it looks like Bigfoot. So there's the picture. And wait, did I not click on the story? Let me click on the story. Let's read.
Doesn't Google Earth track Santa too?
I don't know if they do that, but there's been some weird. I mean, they probably do. Everyone else does. NORAD, the Weather Service. But I remember the story where there was a guy missing or whatever, and someone's like, "There's a car in a lake." On Google Earth, and when they went to investigate it, and it was the guy that was missing. He had died and drove into the lake. And it was shallow enough to where you could see it from the satellite. Bigfoot mystery has huge 7.5-foot ape-like creature spotted roaming on Google Earth. A possible sighting of Bigfoot has been spotted in western Colorado on Google Maps and posted onto a community group that shares theories on the ape-like mythical creature. Conspiracy theorists believe that they have spotted a 7-foot Bigfoot, blah, 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 blah. That's not true, but I will say this. Damar Hamlin was cloned.
Damn it!
He was cloned, and so the Bigfoot's not true, but Damar Hamlin clones are everywhere.
Were you really going to transition to that?
Well, once I read the word conspiracy, that's where my head went.
That was my story.
He's a clone.
Yeah.
Not a Jim Rome clone.
Is even in this story.
No, as soon as I saw conspiracy, it reminded me of that because I think that there's 20% of the people that make this shit up and they're like, how many idiots will fall for this thing? And then there's 80% of the people that fall for it. There are some really dumb people.
You'd have to be pretty dumb.
You know, it's like George Carlin used to say, imagine the average intelligence of a human being on the planet Earth, the average. And then imagine half of the people on the planet are dumber than them.
Right. But hey, let's get into this Hamlin thing really quick.
Sure.
I was going to pull that up because I find it interesting. For those that don't know, there's a conspiracy theory out there that Bills not wide receiver, defensive back Damar Hamlin actually died from his injuries on the field in Cincinnati. This has been because they've been very secretive about him showing up on camera.
This also goes back to conspiracy theory that he had that heart attack because he was vaccinated.
Correct.
So you've got to go to that. So because the theory is, at least one of the theories is, they're making sure he's alive so that the medical companies can still sell the vaccines. And so they're like propping that up to take the evidence that he died from the vaccine away.
Correct.
So, yeah.
the fuel on the fire is he's not been like truly seen publicly, right? There's been FaceTime allegedly when he went to the game last week. He got jetted into the shuttle in like one of those little covered gators, whatever you want to call them, rushed into the elevator, and then maybe it was DeMar or maybe it was Bigfoot, because Bigfoot was sighted too.
Yeah.
When they showed him in the suite, it was like all snowed out, and you can just kind of see this. And people are thinking it's a body fake.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you. If you go look at the video, this guy that's going into the elevator looks considerably bigger than Damar Hamlin. I know.
All I know is this,
Damar Hamlin.
not to take this into a serious, but Alex Jones just lost his ass, every penny he owns, because he said that the, what was that? What was that school that got shot up? Sandy Hook. Yeah, was fake, and there were actors, and they had fake people and everything else. And yeah, if you want to make shit up and come up with all these theories and everything else, but once you start slandering the parents and everything, you're going to get your fucking ass sued for all you have. So I don't think they're going to go after Twitter people, whatever, but you start making a living out of making up lies and shit, you're going down. So,
yep.
I think we are just to the point where no matter what happens, there's going to be conspiracy. You know, it started with fake moon landings, and Kennedy was really shot grassy knoll, you know, but now that you have the internet, you can literally create one of these every day. Just look at the news, Bigfoot, Google Earth, and say, yeah, that's, that's real and shit, and start a thing and say, that's whatever. We can make up something right now. That's not Bigfoot, that's Putin. And he's trying to start World War III, and he's put on a Bigfoot costume in Colorado because that's where NORAD's located, so he could sneak in the back door and launch our missiles to bomb ourselves and start World War III. And end of the world's coming because Putin put on a Bigfoot costume. And then, of course, you got to have the evidence like, okay, well, look, there was DNA on this leaf, and we traced it, and it's Russian in origin. And, of course, we don't have Putin's DNA, so we can't compare it to him. But we found out that his third cousin, this DNA is a close match to his third cousin. And then you start, and then people are so stupid, they'll go, oh, wow, look, they did a DNA test.
Right.
And it's his third cousin. I mean,
right.
His third cousin doesn't live here. So it had to be someone, Putin.
It's him.
Yeah, and he's trying to start World War III so that he can take over Ukraine and China and the World War. And he's trying to start a war between China and the U.S. so that we kill each other. And he can take over Ukraine. I mean, you could start something so stupid and people will start to buy it. And then the kooks will just roll with it.
Oh, of course.
You want a good movie? Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson.
It's a decent movie.
I like that movie. I mean, it's funny, And then they got Picard plays a bad guy. Professor X is a bad guy in that movie. But,
Professor.
CNN MSNBS says Jay and Humboldt. Oh, Jay and Humboldt. Oh shit, where's my music?
Welcome.
Wait, Jay and Humboldt is here. He's got his own music. Here it is. It's the Jay and Humboldt music. This is Jay and Humboldt's theme. Wait, I can't play it too long. Because we're on Twitter. There it is. The truth is out there, Jay.
You will find it.
Oh, God, he's going political. No, I don't have you know what? It's on the train wreck. I don't have it over here. I have a no political GIF. that I put up if anyone starts talking politics. I'm not even going to read. I saw a name in that thing, and I'm not even going to read it because it's politics. And I don't talk about politics. F politics.
Don't make
What are we
me
talking
angry.
about?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah. Politics makes me very angry. Oh, wait.
What are we talking about? Practice?
Practice?
Politics?
What are we talking
Politics?
about? Practice?
We talking about politics, man? Politics. Not the water hole and all my weird news, but politics? The politics. We're talking
What are
about
we talking-
politics.
Politics.
No, we ain't talking about politics. All right. This is what happens in the chat when we talk politics. Everyone gets all fired up. And then they go, all right, you got anything else other than Hamlin?
Well, I was gonna. It's funny you brought up Putin. That came up on our earlier shows with the Hamlin conspiracy, and
Putin?
yeah, because Grant said, "Look, Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong Un, they have body doubles. I would believe that. Damar Hamlin, no."
I remember when Hussein had all the body doubles in his different temples. Remember that?
Yes,
And they look just like him. It was like,
They do.
whoa. Yeah.
they do. So, from anybody famous or anybody in sports or whatever, pop culture, who would Horse's body double be?
Oh, my body double? Oh, gee.
Put it in the chat.
Camel Asian. Camel Asian. Friendly ghost. Friendly ghost, you know. Horribly white. Pasty white. Camel Asian. Friendly ghost. I
Johnny.
need that drop. I had it at one time.
Haunted horse. Wait, you know something I don't know?
Yes, Jim. Tyler is talking about a story that I am aware of. Man opens up about relationship with 23-year-old lady trapped in 8-year-old body. Have you seen that?
Send Tyler a link right now.
Well, Tyler's got the link.
No, send him our show link.
Tyler?
Yeah,
Why?
so he can explain his story.
Oh, I see. So we can come into Zoom?
Yeah.
No, we don't have time. And by not having time, it means we're not set up to bring a Zoomer in yet. I haven't set up that screen yet. He can come in audio. Here's a picture though. I actually saw this yesterday, and I actually have. Everyone was jumping on this guy. It was in the New York Post, is where I saw it.
Reliable
So there's
source.
her picture. She obviously looks very young, like a little girl. She is, in fact, biologically 23 years old. Now, I follow this, I believe he's 19, Humsbull. What's his name? Have you seen him? The dude that's looks like a cute little boy, but he's 19 years old? Hezbollah. Hezbollah? He's
No.
real famous. He does commercials with Shaq and everything. Anyway, he's 19. He might even be older than that now. And he looks like he's like 5. He's got little chubby cheeks and he's real short. And it's a disease. He's got a stunted growth disease, right? So I'm assuming that's what she has. I believe, let's see. I believe she has, her name's Shauna Ray. And everyone's like telling this guy he's like he's got pedophile tendencies and everything else. And
So wait, does she have a reality show?
someone said they watched a show about this, so I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
saw that in the chat. But a lot of
Okay.
people were bagging on him like, oh, Marty and all this stuff. I have a different take on it. First of all, she's got the mind of a 23-year-old. So it's not an
Sure.
8-year-old. She's not going to be like, let's go play with dolls and have ice cream and sleepover party. She's going to be talking about 23-year-old stuff, right?
Okay.
And is she supposed to go through life without being able to date because she's trapped in a body that looks like she's 8?
No, absolutely.
So I
not.
actually don't have a problem with him because she wants to be a 23-year-old woman. So to me, everyone, I get the humor and everything else. And look, I make jokes about lots of stuff, right? But in this case, I feel bad that there's a lot of, he's taking a lot of crap or whatever. But it's like, she's 23, people.
So here's where I would ask the question. How did they meet? Like, is this chat
On Sesame Street.
Sesame Street?
I'm kidding.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding.
Cool.
She was at Chuck E. Cheese. See,
I've only been to.
I was all
I've only
serious.
been to Pasquale's.
I'm all
not Chuck E.
serious.
Cheese.
Pasquale's.
But no, like if it's like one of those things like 22 comma
Okay,
comma
I got
S.
your answer to your question. Dan said he fell in love with her after watching a show she was featured on and was inspired by her emotional strength. So he reached out to her to date her. Shauna was diagnosed with brain cancer at a very young age, and her body growth stalled after receiving a series of treatments for her ailments. Many people on social media had questioned Dan's feelings for her, including his parents, but he reaffirmed that his relationship with her is based on individual personality, not her body looks. So there you go. Good topic, Tyler. I don't have that sound drop. Good show, good effort.
That's gotta be
I do
like
have this. Good, Tyler. Good for contributing to the show, Tyler. Richard
Always making it
Dreyfuss
better.
is Haunted Horse. I have heard that. Actually, I wore a hat that he wears in Jaws. I just happened to have the same looking hat. And I had two different people at two different times, and I had the beard going, say I looked exactly like Richard Dreyfuss. In fact, I've got a picture of that. Yeah. I've had that before. Yes. So yes, I have had people say I look like Richard Dreyfuss. Hopefully
That
not
is
now. He's
spot
fatter than I am.
on.
He is.
What about Bob? Baby steps. Baby steps, Bob.
Not me, him.
Who would Rhino be? Who would my double be? Help us out, chat.
I don't know. Yeah, chat help, because are you saying is that guy creep? So when he said no, he's not a creep. I am all for the guy. He's fine. Look, if he wasn't fine, he'd find an 8-year-old, and then he would be a pedophile. She's not 8, she's 23.
Bro, your argument is so flawed right
Why?
now. Because he would find an 8-year-old if he was a pedophile?
Yes.
Or he's a pedophile that just found the perfect opportunity.
But she's 23.
Okay. But to her visually...
Well, I don't know. I don't know what goes through the mind of a pedophile, but I would imagine the kid factor is part of it, right? Or is it just the look? I don't know. Ugh, yuck. This just went into a direction. I don't care. We'll try to get a phone into Marty and ask him what goes through the mind of a sicko. Ugh!
Have you seen...
She's 23, people.
Oh, how old is she again, Horse?
If some alien beamed down and hit my wife with a ray gun that made her body into an 8-year-old, I'm not going to divorce my wife.
But you're already married.
Yeah.
And people would look at you like a pedophile. Just like this guy.
Probably.
Yeah. No, I get that. But
I'm just saying.
No,
I'd be like,
sure.
hey, baby,
I'm with you.
Where'd your boobs go? The aliens took my boobs. They hit me with the ray gun. They hit me with the ray gun, and they took my boobs. And then Damar Hamlin came in.
Oh.
His clone came in, and he got the ray gun back. And then Jay and Humboldt decided that Bigfoot was Putin trying to start a war with China so he can take over the Ukraine.
Oh my gosh.
It's all there in black and white, people. If you follow the clues It's all there. Mr. T, how the attraction started would be the decider.
Exactly.
If it's physical, he's sicko. Well, yeah, but he says it was mental. Her strength. I don't know. He can say whatever he wants. But she's 23. They can get married. They can do all that shit. Pretty sure Dew saw the TV show. Speaking of, someone posted something. I saw the word Shaq in here. Did I see Shaq? Or did I just imagine? I don't think I saw Shaq. Maybe I just thought it and thought I saw it. I see Mr. T. I thought I saw Shaq. Anyway, Shaq, have you seen Shaq's wife? She's like a third of the size of him.
Yeah.
It's almost the same thing. I mean, like,
no, it's not.
She's tiny.
Okay, that's not the same. There's a difference between being big and small versus looking young and old.
Her cells are 23. If she's 8, then she's going to live to be 108. I'm assuming she's going to pass away somewhere around whatever age she's going to pass away. Haunted Horse is a third of Shaq too. Am I? Did Shaq get cloned into me? Is that what you're saying?
Haunted Horse. Wait, you know something I don't know?
Yes, Jim. Apparently, I'm 1/3 Shaq. I mean,
so
maybe down there, but I sure as hell, I'm only 5. I think I'm 5'6" now. I've been shrinking. I was 5'8" at one time in high school when they measured me, or the Army when they measured me. And I was telling people for like forever, it's on my license, 5'8", 5'8", 5'8". My wife's like, you're not 5'8". And then I got measured again. I was like just over 5'6". I'm like, what the hell happened? Apparently you shrink as you get older.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, as I get older, I'm gonna look like an 8-year-old. I'm gonna shrink.
Can you ask Jim? I'm really curious. So, do you have Shaq poop or Haunted Horse poop?
Haunted Horse. Wait, you know something I don't know?
Isn't your poop just what you ate? All I know is I remember seeing a movie. Well, it's been several movies because it also happened in Judge Dredd. But there was like a TV show, like a Rockford Files or whatever. No, it had to be newer than that because it was DNA. And they like did the DNA and they found out the killer or whatever, but it was his identical. No, his DNA didn't match for some reason because he absorbed his twin in the womb. Like they were like
I saw an
identical
episode
twins,
of House like that.
And then he absorbed the DNA and he part of his body had different DNA than the other part of the body. So when they swabbed it, they found out he was the murderer, but when they did the blood test, his blood type was his absorbed twin's DNA.
Gotcha.
And they found out he was the killer. So there. I don't know. I got it, bro. Cantina Floss Rhino. Cantina Floss? What? That's who he is? It looks like? Who's Cantina Floss? Canton Floss. Kenton Floss.
Okay.
We've been doing this for an hour. We got to wrap it up.
That's
what she said.
When the bed broke.
We've been doing this for an hour. We got to wrap it up. All right.
Are you nuts?
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts.
One more
the guy is dating a 23-year-old woman. That's fine. Bigfoot apparently is wandering around Colorado, and it's Putin trying to start World War III with China so they can take over the Ukraine. And if you absorb your twin in the womb, you have 2 types of DNA. And I look like Richard Dreyfuss, and you look like Canton Floss.
Perfect. And I'm going to go get DeMar Hamlin's doubles jersey tomorrow. So,
yeah, find out his clone. You know what? If you could get proof, you could blackmail him and say, I'm going to out you. Or blackmail the vaccine companies and say, hey, I'm going to out that this dude's a clone if you don't pay me millions of dollars and you're going to lose billions of dollars. So get evidence. Find that video. Yes. And blackmail Pfizer and Moderna and say, hey, I've got the DNA. You don't even have to have it. They don't know. Say, I got DNA evidence that that's a clone. And it's not really him.
A clone.
Yeah.
Clone. Okay.
Yeah. And then they'll have to pay you. And Buzz Aldrin will punch you in the face because, he was on the moon and he got accused of faking the moon landing, and he's a liar and a poop. You're a liar and a poop.
Will my check be more than $3.98?
Yeah, from my lawsuit against Equifax.
Just want to make sure. Sounds like
I'm
a lot
trying
of
to
work.
figure out if I want to. I just saw it the other day. I said it right here. Oh, where did I put it? Somewhere. I don't know where anything is. I have too much shit. But yeah, I'm trying to decide. Should I even cash it? $3.65. I might just frame it. And then of course there's. I still have this. There's Mike and Indy's money order, and he wrote my name with his left hand, so I couldn't do handwriting recognition. Not kidding. Not kidding.
Nice.
That is written with a left hand, so I cannot. And it looks like it was written by that woman that's in an 8-year-old body.
Whoa.
So I can't do handwriting recognition. Maybe Mike and Indy is Damar Hamlin's clone. Because we've never seen Mike and Indy.
True. That's true.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe Mike and Indy is the one dating the 8-year-old.
Could be. We don't know what he looks like. Maybe he's the Bigfoot in Colorado.
He could be.
If I was
double.
a Bigfoot, I wouldn't want anyone to see me either. I'd just call in anonymously and disguise my voice. This is Jeff in South. I mean, it's Mike and Indy. I mean, it's
Paul's dog.
Paul's dog. I'm telling you,
Jim.
I'm in the wrong screen. How long have I been in the wrong screen? Ever since we talked about the 8-year-old story. 23-year-old, not 8-year-old. All right, so Buzz is awesome. Old man strength. Yes. He played in Around the World in 80 Days. Kenta Foss. Wait a minute. Hold on. We're in. Is he past for 2? 80 Days. Canton. Oh, wow. Filled it out for me. It knew. All right, so you're going to find out. Oh! This is what you look like. Look at this. This is a good way to end the show. This is what he thinks you look like. Notice how I said thinks. All right, here you go. Are you ready for the reveal? Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready? Here it comes. You got to wait for the delay. That is what Jay in Humboldt thinks you look like. Right there. Canton floss. That's Canton floss.
Thanks, Jay.
There you go.
All right.
You know what?
Hashtag Canton Floss.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Are you Canton Floss?
I might be Canton Floss.
I watched this movie called The Eternals, and he's an actor, and he keeps saying he's now the grandfather of the actor, and then he's the son of that guy, but it's the same guy because he doesn't get older. You could be Canton Floss, and you don't age.
I'm not going to tell him.
Maybe the 8-year-old girl doesn't age. Maybe you've got that. Because this guy's like, that picture's from like the 50s.
So my wife might be a creeper.
Your wife is your wife's not doing.
She didn't marry me.
Yeah. Your kid's going to look older than you when he's in his 30s. Because you don't
Is that
age.
why? Never mind.
That's probably, you know what? When I usually go to say something and I stop, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, it's probably saved my ass. All right. You're Canton Floss. That's your new nickname. You're not Rhino in Sacktown. You're Canton Floss.
No. You know Rhino in Sacktown.
Yeah, no, it's...
Haunted horse. Wait, you know something I don't know?
Yeah, Rhino's Canton Floss. He can't floss? No, he's Canton Floss.
Are you nuts?
All right, closing thoughts. We're out of here. We're already 8 minutes over.
Super fun show. Interesting. Always don't know what we're going to get. So, for Haunted Horse, for Canton Floss, This is the Water Hole. Check out DJ Haunted Horrors Friday night.
I'll make a commercial for that.
He'll make
because that show's important.
Or will he?
Or will
It could be.
I might be sick again. Who knows? All right.
Or was he sick? Anyway, thanks for joining us on the Water Hole. We'll see you next Wednesday. We out.